This was a good week. Started off strong with a breakfast pizza and a wax. I'm obviously leaving European Wax Center. Ooh. So the food in LA sucks, but there's this Japanese barbecue place right next door and it looks like it would be pretty good. Yeah, I would show you what, like, a come with me while I get waxed, whatever. But it's so boring because I've done it so many times that it's like not interesting. Like, I know on other videos people are like, oh, hee, ah, but I've gotten it done so many times over the last 2 years now. It's not entertaining. I'm literally just sitting there breathing, trying to focus on, getting my pubic hair ripped out. But the whole walk-in strut out is so real. I always feel so extra super duper hot after I get waxed. I just got a Brazilian in my underarms today, doing my legs at home. But yeah, yay, I did it. And of course we had to hit up Sephora for the necessities. Went over to NARS. I like NARS. I really do. I like their color selection. I like their formula. I don't know if it's non-comedogenic. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. It does make me break out is what I'm trying to say. And I have very, very sensitive skin. I mean, like, most sunscreens make me break out. So when I find something that doesn't make me break out, I live for it. This is my second refill on my empties. I get the NARS concealer. My 3 items that cost $100. I thought this as a joke while I was checking out, but then I was checking out and it was literally $100. The part that you don't see for me cutting the cantaloupe is that my husband walked in and saw me cutting it and apparently didn't like the way I was cutting it because it was unsafe, like I'm doing to this watermelon right now. And so he kind of took over that for me. I had to cut most of this part out of the video, like physically cut it out of the video because it was a little scary. Like, girl, this is not a horror movie. But look at what I'm doing. I did nick myself. I didn't draw blood, thank goodness. But, so yeah, I ended up enlisting help for cutting the rest of my watermelon as well. So I still have all my fingers, 10 out of 10. This is my most favoritist snack in the whole world. I'm going to be posting a video on my Patreon soon. I will put the link down in the description. These date Snickers. So I have food allergies. I don't know if you know. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it a lot. I have a whole video about it. I cannot eat candy. Like, not really, but I can have these date Snickers and let me tell you, I swear I make them like once a week. It's gotten to the point where now I just keep dates in my pantry. Dates are now a staple for me. I am crazy, so I do measure out how much peanut butter and chocolate and butter and all the stuff that I'm using. Because, like, I want to make sure I know exactly what I'm eating. And if I don't know what I'm eating, then how can I make sure that I'm on track for my weight loss goals? Right? Right. Bomb diggity. I have noticed, so there is a recipe where people use walnuts, but I personally like using almonds. I feel like it gives it more of that nutty, Snickersy taste. Peanuts are a little bit too much, probably because I'm also using peanut butter, and walnuts just aren't enough. But the almonds, just right, delicious. Again, the recipe for this will be on my Patreon. Right now, I'm working on editing my brownie recipe video from my baking book, my 3rd most prized possession, right behind my husband and my library card. Well, my husband's on a possession, but isn't he? Anyways, they're so good. I also learned that if you sprinkle just a little bit of sea salt on top, chef's kiss, so delicious. Also, if you don't lick the bowl, the melted chocolate bowl, we can't be friends. Here's Tuesday. This is an oat milk bath. This works much better if you make oat flour with the oats first, which is what I ended up doing after I tossed it in the bathtub. But in addition to all of my food allergies, I also have a lot of skin allergies. I'm just allergic to everything. I'm allergic to air at this point. But I can't use like bath bombs or bubble bath or bath salts I can use bath salts is what I put in there. But I really use like oat milk, which is kind of just made from oat flour, and bath salts in my bath. I can't use anything else. Today is the day. Today's the day. It's the Sunday day. Yeah, yeah. It's getting all beautified, getting all ready. Oh, I am so excited. So since I've moved to LA, I've only been here since November, and I have an agent in Seattle. So I was like, oh yeah, like I have a pretty good resume. I have Starbucks, I have Netflix, I have Amazon, like all these well-known brands in my resume. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to find an agent. Girl, no. My first agent, her name rhymes with Addie. And she was addicted to making people feel bad about themselves because that's all she did. She literally spent the entire time that we were working together, which wasn't long, it was like maybe a month and a half, telling me how ugly and old I am. What? So then the second agent, I said, he said, I said, and then he said, and I said some more. No, but he said that he's very work hard, play hard. And I said, okay, I understand that. I'm really focused on getting the work done right now. You know, I just moved and I really want to make a name for myself. I'm here to work. I'm here to put in the work. I'm not here to play games. And he basically said, well, I'm all about playing games, so this isn't going to work. And then hung up on me. Rude. Translation, I like to sleep with all my models and you don't seem like you're down for that. Yeah, I'm not. I am here to work. But I finally found an agent that I think is gonna work. I think that this is gonna be a good relationship for me. It better. She better. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go postal on people, okay? If this does not work out, in about 3 to 6 months, you're gonna see this just in. Crazy woman in LA starts shooting up random talent agencies. We've heard that Centara Steen had a major breaking point after her last agent said that she was ugly and old, and she's sick and tired of it. We're on the scene right now. I'm not playing either, you guys. Like, I can't. And I knew that the industry was gonna be all industry-y, but like, damn, guys, what do you need me to do? You need me to show a titty? Do you need me to show a titty? Okay, cause I might. I probably won't, but I might. But this was a good day. This was a very good day. I met with the agent and the owner and the assistant. I have a one-on-one meeting with them next month so we can talk about my materials, my media, my look, all the things, all of the important things. And I'm crossing my fingers, I'm crossing my toes, I'm crossing my legs, I'm crossing my arms, I'm crossing my hair, I'm crossing my pubic hair. Well, I don't have any anymore, but you get the point. You get the point, okay? I'm really, really rooting for this. Please help me root for this. Please do. Because, oh my God, I am down here working my ass off, okay? And I feel like this can't be for nothing. You know, I put a lot on the line to make this work, and I know that that's like the whole story with basically everyone that moves down here. But I also felt called to do this, and it's gonna work out. There's no need for hope because it's going to work out. It is going to work out in my favor. Everything's gonna be so awesome. It's gonna work out so well. It's gonna be amazing. There's no reason to hope because it's gonna work. It's gonna work, damn it. It's gonna work, okay? Here's a little hair montage for ya. I thought my hair looked really pretty today. I don't do a full glam look typically when I do my makeup because that just never works for me. Oh, this beautiful hair clip. Let me show it to you again because it deserves a double take. I got this in Italy when I went there with my love. It's so pretty and it matched my dress absolutely perfectly. Oh, I love that clip. I know, who gets excited about a hair clip? I do. It's gorgeous. I bought this from a woman, a little Italian woman. She didn't speak any English at all, and my Italian was shoddy at best. And so it got to a point where I just held up money, and I was like, this? Yes? And she was like, mm-hmm. Here's the fit. Here's the look. Ta-da! I have an agent! I got an agent! Yay! happy? Can you tell? Can you tell how happy I am? The answer is so happy. Obviously, I had to get a celebration cake from Erewhon. It's really not that expensive. Like, yeah, they have $20 strawberries. Yes, this cake was $14, but if you have food allergies, you are already paying this much for groceries. That's what people don't understand. Like, these are just food allergy prices. Nothing new. I devoured this cake. Okay? Okay. Thursday. This was the real celebration. We went to the beach. My feet are ashy because of the sand. Okay, I put lotion on. We had some beach volleyball fun. Can I just say, playing beach volleyball, first of all, is very different from court volleyball. I see why it's Olympic sport. But secondly, playing tipsy beach volleyball, impossible. Impossible, okay? But this turkey sandwich was bizarre. Oh, I roasted some turkey breast, made the bread, tomatoes, lettuce, everything, had the rest of my coconut cake because I can only eat half of it at a time because I'm so tiny. But yeah, my little picnic, our little picnic, this is just my portion. Delicious. Friday, I spent all day in the bed because I had sun poisoning. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.